Revolver, but it was, Here, There and Everywhere was one of my songs on it. And but John.
Ever witnessed a train wreck you couldn't look away from? Get ready for the most jaw-dropping musical disasters that left audiences speechless. These aren't just bad performances, they're legendary moments that changed music history forever. Are you ready for the most cringe-worthy performances ever? In the glittering world of live entertainment where stars normally shine their brightest, sometimes the spotlight reveals their darkest moments. From forgotten lyrics to technical catastrophes, these performances have become infamous chapters in music history. Like a house of cards in a hurricane, these shows came crashing down in spectacular fashion, leaving audiences stunned and social media ablaze. Get ready to cringe, gasp, and maybe even feel a twinge of sympathy as we count down the top 20 most shocking live performance disasters that fans will never forget. 1. Sex Pistols. The Sex Pistols' infamous appearance on Bill Grundy's Today Show in 1976 wasn't just shocking, it completely rewrote television history. Lead singer Johnny Rotten and the band stumbled onto the set clearly intoxicated, setting the stage for what would become television's most notorious punk rock moment. The tension in the studio was electric as Grundy deliberately provoked the band with condescending remarks. Steve Jones responded by unleashing a string of unprecedented profanities live on primetime television, leaving millions of viewers absolutely stunned. The band's guitarist called Grundy a dirty old man and dropped multiple F-bombs, creating instant chaos. What made this performance truly unforgettable wasn't just the cursing, it was how it perfectly captured punk's raw rebellion against establishment norms. The fallout was massive. Grundy's career never recovered, the show was canceled, and British media would never be the same. Parents were outraged, kids were inspired, and the Sex Pistols cemented their place in music history as the ultimate chaos merchants who dared to spit in the face of proper society. 2. Madonna. The Queen of Pop's 2006 Confessions tour left audiences gasping for all the wrong reasons when she staged her own crucifixion. Madonna, known for pushing boundaries, appeared suspended on a giant mirrored cross, wearing a crown of thorns. The stunt sparked immediate outrage from religious leaders worldwide, with the Vatican calling it a blasphemous challenge to the faith. Like a moth drawn to controversy's flame, Madonna defended her artistic choice, claiming it symbolized human suffering. But the backlash was swift and merciless. Even die-hard fans found themselves squirming in their seats as she performed Live to Tell while mounted on the cross, creating an atmosphere thick enough to cut with a knife. The performance became a perfect storm of cringe, mixing religious imagery with pop spectacle in a way that left many wondering if she'd finally crossed an uncrossable line. The incident haunted Madonna's legacy, serving as a stark reminder that sometimes even the most seasoned performers can misread the room. Years later, it still stands as a masterclass in how not to shock an audience. 3. Kanye West. In 2015, Kanye West's headlining performance at Glastonbury Festival became an instant cringe classic that left fans and critics alike in utter disbelief. The drama unfolded when West boldly declared himself the greatest living rock star on the planet before attempting to tackle Queen's legendary Bohemian Rhapsody. Like a captain steering a ship straight into an iceberg, West's rendition crashed and burned spectacularly. His voice wavered off-key while struggling with the complex vocal arrangements that Freddie Mercury had once mastered. The audience's expressions shifted from excitement to secondhand embarrassment as West fumbled through the iconic lyrics. But the real shocker came when comedian Lee Nelson crashed the stage wearing a Lee Zeus shirt, mocking West's Yeezus persona. Security scrambled while West stood frozen, his confident facade cracking momentarily. The interruption lasted only seconds, but the internet never forgets. The cherry on top, West later claimed the incident was a planned part of the show, despite video evidence showing his genuine surprise. This perfect storm of ego, poor song choice, and unexpected chaos cemented its place in cringe-worthy performance history. 4. Steven Tyler. In 2016, Aerosmith's legendary frontman Steven Tyler gave fans an unforgettable moment at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. As the band launched into their iconic hit Sweet Emotion, Tyler strutted confidently toward the catwalk. What happened next left 40,000 spectators gasping. The rock legend misjudged his footing and tumbled backward, crashing into Joe Perry's guitar setup. The band kept playing, seemingly unaware their lead singer was sprawled across the stage. Tyler, ever the showman, transformed his stumble into an impromptu floor routine, rolling dramatically before springing back to his feet. But the embarrassment wasn't over. His signature scarf had wrapped around the microphone stand, causing him to yank the entire setup down. The crowd erupted in a mix of concern and amusement as Tyler, grinning through his obvious mortification, belted out sweet emotion, while untangling himself from the mess. This moment perfectly captured both the unpredictability and raw authenticity of live performances. For Fergie, the 2018 NBA All-Star Game became an unforgettable spectacle when Fergie stepped up to perform the national anthem. Her jazzy, sultry interpretation left players struggling to maintain straight faces and audiences worldwide cringing in collective discomfort. The former Black Eyed Peas singer's dramatic rendition featured unusual vocal runs and peculiar emphasis on certain words, transforming the patriotic anthem into what many described as a blues meets cabaret experiment gone wrong. Players like Draymond Green were caught on camera breaking into laughter, while Jimmy Kimmel's bewildered expression became an instant meme. The performance went viral within minutes, spawning countless remixes and parodies across social media platforms. Even Roseanne Barr, known for her own controversial 1990 anthem performance, tweeted that she thought she still held the title for worst rendition. Fergie later apologized, explaining she tried something different but acknowledged it didn't strike the intended tone. The incident remains a cautionary tale about taking creative liberties with beloved national symbols. 5. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's notorious stage slip in 2016 became an instant, viral sensation during his Purpose World Tour. The pop sensation was confidently strutting across the stage in Montreal when disaster struck as he moved through a puddle of water while performing Sorry. Irony struck hard. His feet flew out from under him with spectacular timing. The audience gasped as Bieber crashed onto his back, his perfectly styled hair soaking in the stage water. But this wasn't Bieber's first rodeo with gravity. In 2010, he famously tumbled down a flight of stairs during a London performance, and in 2012, he had another memorable slip in Brazil. Each time, the young star proved his professionalism by bouncing back up with a laugh and continuing his performance. The Montreal incident, however, took the cake. His backup dancers barely missed a beat as their leading man sprawled across the wet stage, creating one of pop music's most endearingly human moments. 6. Axl Rose. In 1991, during a Guns N' Roses concert in St. Louis, Axl Rose spotted a fan illegally recording the show with a camera. The tension built as Rose pointed out the fan to security. When no immediate action was taken, Rose took matters into his own hands. He leaped off the stage into the crowd to confront the photographer himself. The audience watched in disbelief as their idol disappeared into the sea of people. The situation escalated quickly when Rose emerged from the crowd. He grabbed the microphone and declared, "Thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home." Without another word, he stormed off stage. The band followed suit. The abrupt ending sparked a riot that caused $200,000 in damage to the venue. Dozens of fans were injured in the chaos. The incident led to Rose's arrest and assault charges. This moment became known as the Riverport Riot and stands as one of rock music's most infamous meltdowns. 7. Mariah Carey. New Year's Eve 2016 turned into a nightmare for the legendary Mariah Carey at Times Square. The diva's performance spiraled into chaos when her in-ear monitors malfunctioned during Emotions. Carey, visibly frustrated, stopped singing and paced the stage while her pre-recorded vocals continued playing. She attempted to salvage the moment with witty comments like, "I'm trying to be a good sport here," but the damage was done. The crowd watched in disbelief as the Queen of Christmas struggled through We Belong Together, eventually giving up mid-song. The incident sparked a fierce blame game between Carey's team and Dick Clark Productions, with accusations flying about sabotage and technical negligence. The mortifying moment went viral instantly, becoming one of the most talked about live TV disasters. Despite the backlash, Carey bounced back the following year with a redemptive New Year's Eve performance that reminded everyone why she's earned her iconic status. 8. Pete Townshend. The Who's Pete Townshend pioneered one of rock's most iconic stage moves in 1964 at the Railway Hotel. In a moment of pure frustration with the venue's low ceiling, Townshend accidentally broke his guitar's neck. The crowd erupted in wild enthusiasm, forever changing rock history. But one particular smash stands out as especially cringeworthy. During a 1989 performance in Tacoma, Townshend misjudged his signature windmill swing and slammed the guitar directly into his own face. Blood streaming down his nose, he stumbled backward into Roger Daltrey's microphone stand. The collision sent both musicians sprawling across the stage while the audience gasped in horror. Despite the painful mishap, Townshend refused to stop playing. He finished the show with tissue stuffed up his nostrils, creating an unforgettable image of rock and roll dedication gone hilariously wrong. The incident became known as the Bloody Windmill among fans and perfectly captured the thin line between epic stage presence and embarrassing mishap. 9. Ashlee Simpson. In one of live television's most notorious moments, Ashlee Simpson's 2004 Saturday Night Live performance turned into a career-defining nightmare. As the band kicked off her second song of the night, Autobiography, Simpson's pre-recorded vocals for Pieces of Me started playing instead. The young singer, caught completely off guard, did an awkward jig on stage before walking off in embarrassment. The incident exposed the widespread use of backing tracks in live performances and sparked intense public backlash. Simpson's desperate attempt to cover up the mishap with claims of acid reflux only fueled the controversy. The moment went viral before going viral was even a thing, becoming a cultural touchstone for lip-syncing disasters. Footage shows Simpson's band trying to play it cool while she panicked, her face registering shock and confusion. The cringeworthy dance she performed, dubbed the hoedown by media, became an instant meme. This devastating technical glitch haunted her career for years, serving as a cautionary tale about the risks of live television and the importance of authentic performance. 10. Beyoncé. In a heart-stopping moment during her Montreal concert, Queen Bey proved why she's entertainment royalty. While performing Halo in 2013, Beyoncé's flowing locks got tangled in an industrial-sized fan at the edge of the stage. Instead of stopping the show, she continued to deliver pitch-perfect vocals while security scrambled to free her hair from the whirling blades. The audience watched in amazement as she remained perfectly composed, even adjusting her lyrics to acknowledge the situation. "My hair is stuck in the fan," she sang seamlessly into the melody, never missing a beat. Backstage crew members worked frantically for several minutes to untangle her extensions while she kept the performance going. The incident quickly went viral, with fans praising her incredible professionalism. Beyoncé later shared a handwritten note on Instagram poking fun at the situation, rewriting Halo lyrics to include references to the fan incident. This moment became legendary proof of her unshakable stage presence. 11. Adele. The unthinkable happened during Adele's tribute performance at the 2016 Grammy Awards. As she began singing All I Ask, something felt off from the very first note. The piano microphone had fallen onto the piano strings, creating an unsettling guitar-like sound that threw the entire performance into chaos. The British superstar's face tensed as she struggled to stay in key, fighting against the distorted acoustics echoing through the Staples Center. The audience watched in collective discomfort as Adele's powerful voice wavered, a rare moment of vulnerability from the usually flawless performer. The technical difficulties continued mercilessly throughout the song, leading to noticeable pitch problems that left fans stunned. Later that night, Adele took to Twitter to explain the situation, adding a touch of her signature humor. The piano mics fell onto the piano strings. That's what the guitar sound was. Worth it, though, for a Macca's after. The incident proved that even the most talented artists aren't immune to live performance mishaps. 12. Lenny Kravitz. In 2015, rock legend Lenny Kravitz experienced what fans now call the split herd around the world. During an electrifying performance in Stockholm, Kravitz dropped into his signature squat move while playing American Woman. His leather pants, stretched to their limit, suddenly gave up the fight. The unfortunate split exposed more than just his musical talent to thousands of stunned concertgoers. Despite the shocking wardrobe malfunction, Kravitz handled the situation like a true rock star. He calmly walked off stage, changed into fresh pants, and returned to finish the show without missing a beat. The incident quickly went viral, spawning countless memes and social media reactions. Even Steven Tyler couldn't resist texting Kravitz about it, asking if he'd borrowed the pants from Tyler's own wardrobe. The moment became so infamous that Kravitz later joked about it in interviews, proving that sometimes the best way to handle an embarrassing situation is to embrace it with grace and humor. 13. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's 2009 VMA performance turned into an unexpected spectacle when her intricate red lace costume became a hazard. The pop icon's dramatic rendition of Paparazzi took a shocking turn as her elaborate outfit caught on a nearby stage prop. The costume's delicate lace entangled with the metallic structure, causing Gaga to stumble mid-performance. Instead of breaking character, she incorporated the mishap into her theatrical show, making it appear intentional as fake blood dripped from her costume. The audience gasped as stagehands rushed to free her while she continued singing. The incident highlighted both Gaga's professionalism and the risks of her boundary-pushing fashion choices. The moment went viral, with fans debating whether it was planned or genuine. The costume, designed to make a statement about fame's dark side, ironically became a symbol of live performance unpredictability. This dramatic wardrobe malfunction cemented its place in VMA history, proving that sometimes the most memorable moments are the unscripted ones. 14. Taylor Swift. In a heart-stopping moment at the 2016 Grammy Awards, Taylor Swift's performance of Out of the Woods took an unexpected turn. The pop sensation's microphone mysteriously cut out during the song's crucial bridge, leaving millions of viewers and the star herself in a moment of pure panic. Swift, ever the professional, continued her choreography without missing a beat, while technicians scrambled backstage. The culprit, a backup dancer, had accidentally knocked the main audio cable loose during an elaborate stage transition. For 30 nail-biting seconds, Swift's powerful vocals were completely inaudible to the audience. The incident sparked immediate social media frenzy, with fans dubbing it #MickGate. Despite the technical nightmare, Swift turned the moment into a testament to her live performance skills. She seamlessly picked up where she left off when the audio returned, even adding a knowing smile that won over the crowd. The moment has since become legendary in Grammy history, proving that even the biggest stars aren't immune to live performance mishaps. 15. Katy Perry. In a moment that perfectly captured Katy Perry's playful spirit, the pop sensation found herself in an unexpectedly hilarious situation during her 2017 SNL performance. While performing her hit Swish Swish, Perry attempted an ambitious dance move that quickly turned into internet gold. The singer dramatically dropped into a split but couldn't quite nail the landing, resulting in an awkward bounce that left her struggling to get back up. Instead of letting embarrassment take over, Perry transformed the mishap into pure entertainment. She burst into genuine laughter while continuing to sing, even as her backup dancers tried to help her regain her footing. The moment went viral not for the fail, but for Perry's infectious ability to laugh at herself. Her genuine reaction resonated with fans worldwide, proving that even megastars have their clumsy moments. The incident became a testament to Perry's authenticity and showed how handling an awkward moment with grace can turn potential embarrassment into an endearing memory that fans still cherish years later. 16. Bruce Springsteen. The boss himself, Bruce Springsteen, faced an unforgettable moment of vulnerability during a packed arena show in 2009. Picture this, 20,000 fans eagerly waiting for Thunder Road, one of his most iconic songs. As the familiar piano intro filled the arena, something unexpected happened. The rock legend, known for his razor-sharp memory and passionate performances, completely blanked on the opening lyrics. Instead of panicking, Springsteen turned this potential disaster into pure magic. He chuckled, looked at the crowd, and said, "And this is why they call me the boss?" The audience erupted in laughter and love. What followed was extraordinary, thousands of fans singing every word, carrying their hero through the song. The moment transformed from embarrassing to endearing, showcasing why Springsteen's connection with his audience runs so deep. Even decades into his career, this human moment proved that even rock gods can stumble. It became a testament to the raw, unscripted beauty of live music. 17. Elton John. In a heart-stopping moment at Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, Sir Elton John faced every pianist's nightmare. His signature red piano suddenly fell silent mid-performance during Philadelphia Freedom in 2004. The crowd watched in stunned silence as the musical legend's fingers continued dancing across the keys without producing a single note. The sophisticated electronic piano had completely crashed like a frozen computer. Instead of storming off stage, Elton demonstrated his legendary showmanship. He stood up and delivered an impromptu comedy routine while technicians scrambled backstage. "Well, darlings, I guess even pianos need a break sometimes," he quipped to thunderous laughter. The 5-minute technical crisis felt like an eternity until they rebooted the system. The moment became immortalized in Vegas entertainment history when Elton smoothly transitioned back into the song without missing a beat. He even incorporated the incident into his act for future shows, proving that true performers can turn disasters into pure entertainment gold. 18. Iggy Pop. In a legendary moment of rock and roll chaos, Iggy Pop's infamous stage dive at Cincinnati's Music Hall in 1974 went horrifically wrong. The punk rock pioneer, known for his wild performances, launched himself into what he thought would be a sea of welcoming hands. Instead, he met the cold, hard concrete floor as the crowd unexpectedly parted like the Red Sea. The impact shattered several ribs and left him bleeding, but in true rock star fashion, Iggy kept performing. Through gritted teeth and visible pain, he crawled back on stage, ripped off his shirt, and finished raw power while blood trickled down his chest. The incident became a defining moment in punk history, showcasing both the dangerous spontaneity of live performances and Iggy's unstoppable dedication to his craft. Witnesses recall the collective gasp that filled the venue, followed by stunned silence as their idol hit the ground. Yet somehow this catastrophic dive only added to Iggy's legendary status, proving that sometimes the most cringe-worthy moments become the most memorable. 19. Mick Jagger. In a twist that left audiences gasping, Mick Jagger's legendary stage presence met its match during a Rolling Stones concert in 1981. A young fan somehow managed to breach security and dash onto the stage at Hampton Roads Coliseum. But this wasn't your typical stage invasion. The intruder was Keith Naftali, a college student who perfectly mimicked Jagger's signature moves right beside him. The crowd roared as Naftali matched Jagger strut for strut during Miss You. Security guards froze in disbelief as the impromptu dance-off continued for nearly 2 minutes. Jagger, known for his unshakable confidence, appeared visibly rattled as his trademark moves were being mirrored with uncanny precision. The incident became known as the night Jagger met his match. Rather than having the fan removed, Mick sportingly played along until the song's end. The moment went viral before viral was even a thing, making headlines worldwide and becoming one of rock's most memorable stage crashes. 20. Paul McCartney. In 2010, during a historic performance at London's O2 Arena, Paul McCartney faced one of the most nerve-wracking moments of his legendary career. His iconic piano suddenly malfunctioned during Hey Jude, a moment that could have derailed the entire show. The former Beatles microphone picked up an alarming mechanical grinding noise as the piano platform began sinking into the stage floor. McCartney, ever the professional, didn't miss a beat. He smoothly transitioned to standing position while continuing to sing, turning what could have been a catastrophic technical failure into an intimate moment with the audience. The crowd roared with appreciation as he gestured dramatically, making light of the situation. His quick thinking and decades of experience shone through as he transformed potential embarrassment into entertainment gold. The incident became a testament to McCartney's unshakable stage presence, proving why he's considered one of music's greatest live performers. Even his band members later admitted they were amazed by his composure during the mechanical mishap. As we reach the finale of our musical mishap journey, it's time to acknowledge that even the biggest stars are human. These moments remind us that live performances are unpredictable adventures where anything can happen. From Fergie's national anthem to Madonna's Cape catastrophe, each blunder has become part of music history. But here's the real kicker. We've all witnessed something equally cringeworthy at concerts. Maybe you've seen a local band's equipment fail spectacularly, or watched a singer forget entire verses. These shared experiences connect us as music fans, turning embarrassing moments into unforgettable memories. Remember, for every perfect performance, there's a stumble waiting to happen. That's what makes live music so thrillingly authentic and keeps us coming back for more. Did these moments make you cringe? Share your own concert disaster stories in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more shocking music moments that'll make your jaw drop.